Let's find out what they're like. Well, they're on my ears. Hey, how's it going and welcome along. I'm Rory from Rate My Funeral. That was Rate, by the way. So, today, another tech review, something a bit different. We've got some earbuds or headphones or whatever you want to call them. These are from LIVALL, and these are the LSTS21s, and it's a TWS multifunction sports headphone. Now these look pretty cool. They've got some interesting looking features about them. So firstly, it's got Bluetooth 5.2 for ultra fast connecting to your device. They boast a high quality audio due to a 16.2mm speaker that has a sensitivity range of 106 plus 3 dB and is pre-calibrated before you receive it so that it should sound really good. Also, apparently they have a directional sound transmission technology, which means that the audio should go straight into your ear and not around to everybody else, making you the most irritating person on the train. They've got ENC noise cancellation that uses 4 microphones to take out all the background noise, meaning that in theory, phone calls should sound good. They boast a 12 to 48 hour life on the battery, and the way that that's working is that they say 12 hours of continuous use, and then when you place them back into their case, they can be charged a further 4 times before you need to recharge the case. They're IP64 rated, which means they're dust, sweat and water resistant, and they've got touch controls to keep you in charge of all of the audio functions on your device. And interestingly, it's an open ear design, so this means there's nothing directly going into your ear canal, which according to the manufacturer makes them more hygienic because there's less chance of ear infections. Also, there's a reduction in the chance of damaging your hearing, like may happen with conventional earbuds. So they have sent me the earbuds themselves, as well as a little remote that goes with it. Next thing to do, get them open and have a look at what they're like. Right, I just need something to open the box with. Aha! Possibly a little excessive. Packaging's pretty neat. I think this might be an early release sample version though, but we have a quick user guide, and here you can see how it's in the box. It's in this case here. Put that away nicely. Right, so as we take a quick look at this, I know what you're thinking. Rory, what's going on with your desk? And yes, I know, I need to replace it. It's getting very scuffed up and messed up because I've been so busy. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get this bad boy open. Ooh. Okay, so it's got this kind of nice matte satiny kind of finish to it. It's not glossy, it's got a nice sheen. And in here, so we have a USB-C cable. Got some 3M sticky pads. That's the bit that goes around your head. Okay. So those are all the bits out of there. So some of these bits that come with it allow you to put it together in a kind of helmet mode, so they can kind of fit around your cycling helmet. So there you can see inside of this charging case is the units themselves. The case has a USB port on the back to allow you to charge it. And if we take these out, they feel fairly robust. So they have some peely on, which we'll just take off. And then I'll go ahead and attach them to this. Okay, so that's them attached. Pretty lightweight. So these are the bits for the helmet mode, so that you can attach it to your cycling helmet. So we'll just put those out of the way for the moment. Let's find out what they're like. Well, they're on my ears. I haven't done anything with them yet, so they're not making any noise. I suppose I better connect them to my phone. So I think I must have powered them on when I was assembling this, because I've now got a flashing light on here, and if I look listed on my phone, I can see the LIVALL LTS21s. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect. I heard them, they said connected. How do they look on? You're going to have to tell me, because I can't see. So to be fair, in terms of comfort, I quite like them. You know, this is off the bat, without spending any real time with them, just putting them on, I can feel that there's something there, but they're not heavy. They're kind of fairly inoffensive, so that's all right. And if I shake my head around, they don't seem to move. So that seems pretty good as well. The next thing then, I guess, is I'm gonna play some music. Now obviously this is a terrible thing for me to try and get across to you how they sound. You're gonna have to kind of take my word for it. So I will just say that currently, for my everyday use, I use the Jabra Elite 75T earbuds. And I use these for when I'm on dog walks or sitting in a hotel, listening to music, or taking phone calls. And I absolutely love those earbuds. The audio quality is fantastic. The bass on them is incredible. They're pretty comfortable, but after a while they do start becoming a bit kind of itchy and not so great. So I'm really interested to see if having these as the open ear design alleviates that problem, but is the quality anywhere near as good? So that's what I'm gonna find out now. Okay, so the music's playing. I've got it on just over half volume. Obviously there is nothing better than watching somebody else listening to music trying to work out whether it sounds good or not. But initial impressions is that the audio quality is good. It's definitely not got the punchy bass of the Jabras, but the quality itself overall is nice. It's kind of all the range is covered. So yeah, it sounds okay. Let me try some other styles of music. I'm going to turn it up a bit. Okay, so I've now got them actually set to the loudest volume, so I might be shouting. Apologies for that. I'm curious to know whether you will be able to hear this on my microphone there, whether that will actually pick this up, which will give us a good idea as to whether this directional audio works. So they don't actually go as loud as the Jabras, but again, that's probably quite a good thing. This would be loud enough. You wouldn't want this louder than this directly into your ears anyway. But I'm going to turn that down now. So quality-wise in the audio, I'd put it right up there. I personally like a lot of bass. Other people don't. I'll liken the sound quality of this to the Apple AirPods, because they're not the absolute best on the market for sound quality, but they are absolutely spot on for most people. So yeah, in terms of sound quality, I'd say yeah, it's pretty good. Now what I want to do is just quickly test the phone. So I'm going to make a quick call and I'm going to see what it's like. I'm just testing these earbuds for the phone call quality. How do they sound? Apparently they sound really good. So I just rung the missus up, and apparently the audio quality actually sounds really good for the voice. She could hear me nice and clearly. Obviously it's not super loud in here. It'd be a good test to try it somewhere, maybe where there's some busy traffic or whatever. But just out of the box for trying it, the audio quality when using them with the phone is apparently good. So in terms of all the controls and the kind of the way they work with the power, they power on when you touch and press them for 3 seconds. That turns them on. To turn them off, you simply pop them into the case. That will switch them off and start them charging up. To press play on them, you just tap either one of them twice. So to skip around tracks, hold and press the left one to go backwards, hold and press the right one to skip forwards. If you've got an incoming call or you're already in a call, double tapping will either answer or hang up respectively. Or if you hold it for 2 seconds, then it will either cancel the call or end the call. If you want to access your voice assistant, tap 3 times. Hey Siri, cancel. So obviously I've now had them on for a little while. They're still pretty comfortable. The one thing I think I don't particularly like is the fact that I have to dismantle them to put them away. And this just takes a moment. You have to disconnect it from the little thing, put that in there, and then you have to put that somewhere else. The box itself, it's quite large. If this is in your pocket, it's quite bulky. If you have a little pocket to put stuff like this in, it does fit in. You can see there, it does go in there, but it is a bit kind of bulky. So I mentioned these before, these are pretty cool. So the idea is that you assemble these, and then with these sticky pads, you attach those onto the back of your helmet, cycling helmet. That way you can have them attached to your helmet and they'll go on and off with that. If you're into cycling, that's pretty good. So final summary, my one thing that I dislike is the fact that you have these 2 separate pieces to worry about, but other than that, everything else is good. The quality of the audio is really good. The way they sit on your ears is very comfortable. It stays in place. You can shake yourself around, you can go for a run, go on your bike or whatever, and they stay in place and stay comfortable. For the audio quality when you're making a phone call, that's actually really good, and that is somewhere where my Jabras really fall down. They're not very good, they pick up too much external noise and sound really messy to the other person. The quality feels good, feels nice and weighty, you know, it feels like a premium product, and obviously while I haven't had a chance to test that battery life yet, if they do last for 12 hours continuous play, that is absolutely brilliant. So overall, I really like these are good, and I'm gonna start using them when I'm doing my exercising, which I do quite a lot, sometimes. when I remember. But do check the description, you've got all the details down there for them if you're interested. Go and have a look for yourself. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, please remember, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Clicking the little bell will notify you when I put up new videos. And that really helps me if you could do any of those things because of the whole YouTube algorithm thing. It would be fantastic, honestly, it would really mean a lot to me. Thanks once again, and I'll see you in the next video. So, bye for now.